Hello and welcome back to the channel. As you guys can see, I'm at the 2023 New York International Auto Show. Next to me is the all-new 2024 Toyota Grand Highlander. This is the big Highlander. This is going to compete with the Kia Telluride, the Hyundai Palisade, and all the large SUVs in its class. This is the Hybrid Max version, so it has a 2.4 liter four-cylinder engine, made it to 2 electric motors. It makes about 362 horsepower, and it makes about 400 pounds-feet of torque. I'm going to talk about it, do a quick overview and review. The exterior, the interior, stay tuned. That is coming up next. Okay, let's talk about the 2024 Toyota Grand Highlander. Up front, it's a very unique, different face. It looks just like a giant RAV4. So you have completely all new headlights, of course, fog lights. Thank you, Toyota, for keeping fog lights. And pretty much looks like a giant. I like the styling. You got the 360 camera in the front, and walking around it, it's a good looking SUV. It's big. I like this liquid metal look. You got, this thing is sitting on Continental tires. These wheels they're 255 20-inch wheels. So right, nice big wheels, body color, door handles. Overall, it's not too bad. It's nice and big. And continuing on the back, you see the family resemblance with the lighting signature here, just like its sibling, the RAV4. And taking a look at the interior, of course, here's the magic, the third row seat. And of course, I'll take a look at it more in the interior, but a lot of space. Definitely a lot of room back here behind the third row. Usually third row's cargo capability is a little limited, but you do have a little bit of cubby here, and I'm sure this has a spare tire underneath, but this is a prototype, so there's a lot of things that I'm sure are not finalized for production. But let's continue to work around it. Buttons are right here, and this will lock the vehicle if you press that button. And walking around it, it's not too bad, but let's take a look at the interior, the tech, and that's it. And I'll give you my final thoughts. Stay tuned for that. Okay, let's take a look at the interior of the 2024 Highlander. Just like other Toyota products, this has a keyless entry. So if you put your hand on the door handle, it will unlock. You can lock it with this button right here. And it's yelling at me because I don't have the key. But stepping inside, it says key in vehicle. So stepping inside the vehicle, this is very nice. A little hard plastic up here, but I like this little fake carbon fiber look to this trim. Nicely padded armrest. You got memory seats for 2 drivers. I'm sure it will probably remember the mirror, the seat. And stepping inside, it's actually nice in here. This is very nice. It looks like it has a front-facing monitor for your camera for your eyes, excuse me, to know that you're paying attention. And let's see, this has the key in here. I think it does. So, let me turn off my light. There's a look at the instrument cluster. So you guys can see the instrument cluster is a full LCD screen. And of course, being that this is the top of the line trim of, I'm sure, of the Grand Highlander, and you do have Toyota's, of course, infotainment. I cover this infotainment in the Toyota Highlander video, Highlander and the Tundra, which I'll leave the link in the video somewhere. But nice large size. This looks like I'm going to say a 12-inch screen, but I'll find out and leave the details in the description below. You do have dual zone, 3-zone climate control. Turn the light back on. So you have climate controls here for, you got heated and cool seats in this particular trim, heated windshield wiper. You got nice materials in the middle, nice little electronic shifter. Push button is in here on the side. Button for the 360 camera. And overall it's nice in here. You do have a giant glass panoramic roof that goes all the way to the back, which I'll cover that in the back section. And of course you have Toyota. This will have, of course, Toyota Safety Sense 2.5 Plus. So all the safety tech that you can expect from a Toyota product. And the cubby's very nice large cubby. Bifold here. I don't think you can open it. Nope, I cannot. You cannot. So this is it, which is a little strange that you can't open it, and it's probably due to these controls being here that you cannot open it. You got, of course, traction control button here. You have your parking brake, snow mode, downhill assist, different drive modes right here that you can, of course, select for different driving styles. Wireless charger lives right here. USB-C right there. But let's take a look at the back seat, of course, the third row, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. So far, I like what I see. Stay tuned for that. Okay, stepping into the back seat of the Toyota Grand Highlander. Off the bat, the door is huge. You guys can see the door has a huge opening, and you got built-in sunshade right here for the kiddos, which is nice. And I think every car should have the standard. Same materials as in the front. Padded armrest. And this particular trim does have a captain's chairs. I'm sure you could probably get a bench seat in lower trims. But stepping inside, I'm about 5'8", and I have plenty of room behind the driver's seat. And back here you do have controls for the climate. So this trim has heated and cool seats. You do have climate control here, auto temperature, USB-C. You have a traditional household style outlet right there. And stepping inside, I like the vents, roof-mounted vents. Let's take a look at the third seat. So let's take a look at the third seat, see how it compares to the rest of the competition. Stay tuned for that. Okay, let's take a look at the third row seat. So to move the seat, you could just have to push this little lever right here, and the seat slides forward, just like the traditional Highlander. And stepping inside the third seat, moving the seat back a little bit. I have a decent sized room in here. I know the seat is not moved all the way back. Let's see if I can move it myself to the normal. Let's see. That's actually not bad. That is excellent. This is so much better than the traditional Highlander by a long shot. I have plenty of room back here. You do have USB-C. You have a vent right here, so you don't have to worry about, got LED lighting. There's a look at the panoramic sunroof, which almost comes all the way to the third row. Very nice back here. And again, guys, keep in mind this is a pre-production vehicle, so there's a lot of things in here that may change in the final production form. But overall, this has been my quick look at the 2024 Toyota Highlander. Thank you for watching, and I will continue giving you guys more content from the New York International Auto Show. Take care, stay safe.